Attention passionate Baltimore Ravens fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Baltimore Ravens' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Baltimore Ravens fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Baltimore RAVENS fans. Let's get to the news. So, the buzz is heating up around the NFL, and the rumors are pointing toward a potential blockbuster move that could reshape the secondary of the Baltimore Ravens. The team is reportedly in talks to acquire L'Jarius Sneed from the Tennessee Titans, a move that could significantly bolster their defensive backfield at a critical juncture of the season. Now, this isn't just any trade talk. It's a move that has serious implications, especially considering the Ravens' current situation with their secondary, which has been challenged by injuries and inconsistency. And let's be honest, Ravens fans, we know how important a lockdown corner can be in today's NFL, where explosive offenses and passing games reign supreme. The Titans, on the other hand, are in the middle of a total rebuild, sitting at 2-11 and with a cap space of just around $4.1 million. They're clearly in a fire sale mode, especially given their focus on reallocating cap space for their young quarterback, Will Levis, and future prospects. The Titans are also known for their cautious approach when it comes to trading their key defenders, especially someone like Sneed, who's shown flashes of being an elite cover corner. But with the team's current struggles, ranking 29th in points allowed per game at 29. And their focus on building around their young QB, they seem willing to part ways, especially for a package of picks. The rumor mill suggests the Ravens could offer a second-round pick and a third-round pick in exchange, which seems like a fair deal for a player of Sneed's caliber. Now, why would the Ravens be so interested in Sneed? Well, for starters, their secondary has been hit hard with injuries this season. Wiggins, one of the team's key corners, recently suffered a foot injury, leaving the Ravens with a thinner, more vulnerable backfield. Adding Sneed would give them a true lockdown corner that could lock down top receivers and take some pressure off their safeties and other defensive backs. It's all about elevating the entire unit, creating more turnovers, and making life miserable for opposing quarterbacks. And let's not forget, Sneed's career stats speak volumes. Over 300 tackles, including 210 solo, 15 interceptions, 70 pass deflections, 5 forced fumbles, 4 touchdowns, with an impressive PFF grade averaging around 83. That's the kind of player who can change a game with his coverage ability. Looking at his recent performance, Sneed has been solid in 2025, playing 14 games, with 40 solo tackles, 4 interceptions for 70 yards, and 17 pass deflections. His PFF grade remains high at 80. 1 overall with coverage grades around 78-79, and he's shown consistency in limiting yards after catch and breaking up passes. He's only missed a couple of games due to a minor calf injury, and his durability is a big plus. Comparing him to other shutdown corners, Sneed's ability to cover at a high level could be a game changer for the Ravens, especially considering how much the secondary has struggled against top-tier wideouts this season. The potential impact of such a move extends beyond just boosting the secondary. Bringing in Sneed would elevate the Ravens' entire defense, especially their ability to create turnovers. His presence could lead to an 18% increase in interception rate for the team, which would improve their overall ranking in takeaways. Defensive metrics show that his addition could reduce expected points allowed per pass by 0.25, making it tougher for opponents to move the ball through the air. In fact, his ability to shut down receivers like Higgins could be a real problem for divisional rivals, and it would give the Ravens a crucial advantage heading into the playoffs. In terms of playoff scenarios, adding Sneed could be a true X-factor. The Ravens are sitting at 6-7, and while they've had their ups and downs this season, a lockdown corner like Sneed could be the piece that pushes them over the edge. His presence could help improve their chances of winning key games, especially against high-powered offenses. Statistically, teams that have a shutdown corner often see their playoff wins increase significantly, and Sneed's track record in that regard is impressive. If he can translate his regular season success into the postseason, the Ravens' Super Bowl odds could see a notable jump, from around plus 4,000 to plus 1,700, making them more serious contenders. Now let's talk about the broader impact. The addition of Snead would not just be about immediate results. It would be about building a legacy, a new era of Ravens defense that could be remembered for years to come. Think about the impact of a player like Webb or Stephon Gilmore, players who bring that elite shutdown ability and elevate the entire secondary. Snead has that potential, and his arrival could signal the start of a new dynasty at cornerback, turning Baltimore into a fortress that offenses dread facing. This move could also serve as a statement to the rest of the league that the Ravens are committed to being a dominant defensive team, especially with the playoffs approaching. Of course, nothing is set in stone yet. The Titans are known for their cautious approach, and the deal could still fall through or take a different shape. But the signs point toward a serious possibility, and fans should be prepared for the excitement. The Ravens have been actively exploring options to strengthen their roster, and a player of Snead's caliber fits perfectly into the puzzle. His versatility, combined with his ball-hawking skills, makes him an ideal fit for what the Ravens need right now, a true lockdown corner that can change the complexion of their defense overnight. Looking ahead, if this trade happens, it could be a catalyst for Baltimore to make a deep playoff run. With the secondary's improvement, their overall defense would become more aggressive and confident, allowing their pass rush to get even more pressure on the quarterback. It would also free up the safeties to play closer to the line of scrimmage, increasing their ability to disrupt passing lanes and create turnovers. In turn, this would give Lamar Jackson and the offense more opportunities to control the game and put points on the board. The Ravens' coaching staff has always prioritized a balanced approach, strong defense coupled with a versatile offense, and adding Snead could make that balance even more lethal. On the flip side, the Titans are clearly looking to get value for Snead, especially since they're focusing on their future. The proposed trade involving OL picks instead of defensive players suggests they're prioritizing offensive line reinforcements, possibly to protect their young quarterback and develop their running game. They might doubt Snead's fit in their scheme or simply see more value in future offensive assets. But for the Ravens, this is about grabbing a proven playmaker who can help them contend right now. It's a move that could reshape their secondary in a way that pays dividends immediately and down the line. And for fans of the Ravens, this news has to be exciting. We've seen what a lockdown corner can do. Look at the impact of Stephon Gilmore on the Cowboys, or the way elite corners have historically swung playoff series. Snead's skill set, combined with the Ravens' defensive scheme, could create a nightmare scenario for opposing offenses, especially in January and beyond. The potential for him to develop into a staple of Baltimore's defense for years to come is real, and it's exactly the kind of move that could define the team's trajectory in this postseason and maybe even set the foundation for a dominant era. So, as we wait for official confirmation, keep an eye on this story. If the deal goes through, it's going to be a game changer. The Ravens are already a tough team, but with a player like Snead stepping into the fold, they could become a true nightmare for anyone trying to pass against them. The secondary is the backbone of any championship team, and Baltimore is positioning itself to have one of the best in the league. The countdown is on, and Ravens fans, you definitely want to be part of this ride. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Baltimore Ravens news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Baltimore Ravens fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Ravens. Do you think Snead is the piece that will take our secondary to the next level? Are you excited about the potential playoff boost? Or do you believe this move might come with risks? Whatever you think, share it with the community. We love to hear your insights. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Baltimore Ravens news. The season's heating up and things are getting more exciting by the day. Let's go Ravens.